I want another one. Dave Carr. Dave Carr. I watched an interview yesterday before it came out. I watched an interview. I was just lounging, right? Digital artists. You got it. I want another one. I just want another one. What I'm going to try to do is wait for a little while and get one now and then wait a little while and get another one. Gotta have another one. I want a super deluxe one. Super size me. Super size it. It's sick. Digital artists, let me explain it. First, let me say a couple of things. I've had it all day. And, of course, it didn't take much to get used to it. And I talked about the photos earlier. And so I'm posting that video now. I'll post that video now, and then I'll come back and post this one. But, so I'm on Facebook. I'm doing, I had a few things. Can you see it better if I... Yeah. So I'm just cooling it, right? And whoa. I'm gonna start rest a couple hours. Okay. What I'm saying, let me say this. Sorry. It's sick. Dave Carr, New York Times. I watched Charlie Rose the other day. This is my artwork. If you're a digital artist, it's just nothing. There's the Steve draw. the Steve Jobs draw. I mean, I don't understand how you could be so into artistically. This, let me tell you, I was talking earlier, man, I can't even explain this. It's like, I'm just like, let me try to pull it together. All right. Charlie Rose gave an excellent interview. Of course, Charlie Rose. And he had New York Times and I downloaded both of them. Oh, and the Post, the writer of the New York Times and the Post. Hold on, I downloaded both of them. Anyway, the one director, I think is Dave Carr, or the other one, he said it's sick. It's sick. They're sick with it. This is sick with it. I thought that term went out, but this brings it back. It's sick. It's sick with it. Hold on. Marvel Comics. Okay, this is crazy. What can I say? It's the thing about this. See, it's not even moving in the direction of it's sick. It's a whole new experience with digital media. It's a tactile experience with digital media. Artists, if you've suffered so long for not being able to take your work and just go like this with it, just if you're from a painting background, if you've done art, a couple of my Facebook friends, Reggie and Redcoat, and I don't think he's one of my YouTube guys, but and it probably shouldn't be because my YouTube channel is something else. But they were talking about the Cintiq, and the Cintiq it's not really fully tactile, but this is like straight up tactile. And this is a trip. It's like giving me info. It's telling me, it's like they gotta update, Facebook. There's a few people like they don't update, they haven't updated yet, but word, to touch your artwork. Word, you get to touch your artwork again. I'm sorry, I gotta write this guy. It's being tactile with your work again. So it's so much. This is like, I feel like I have evolved. I went through like, I just downloaded a bunch of photos from my iPhoto onto this, and a bunch of my artwork, and I was just like, okay. And so I'm sitting there flipping, and then I just double tap with that, and then you get used to it, it gets lighter and lighter. And then you swipe in and double tap using the whole hand, flipping it, and it's just like you forget, you just forget. And you get to experience you up close and personal, and then you can zoom in, and you can pull it towards you. I'm just laying there with the thing on my chest, just like, blah, 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 blah. And then it's just like, it's tactile. And so to actually explore and to be a part, become one with your art again, if I can say it, like when you paint, you could touch the darn painting. I mean, it's still a flat image. It's not like it's a real 3D image when you paint. It's just amazing. It's just, you get to actually like, interact with your artwork again, you get to do this again with your artwork. Sick. The dude said it's sick. I mean, and he had it for a week, and it only took me a day to find that out. It's sick. It's sick with it. And so I had fun. I went out to Starbucks. I had it around there, so people, of course, I'm doing an interview sales job. Yes, I'm selling them. I'm selling them for Apple. So this is one of my pieces of artwork, and I just quickly was able to, just go into the photos and just, I want to see what I look like when I have my business. So I just quickly went into the photos and was able to just, set it a background screen, which is great. And let me show you something else, though. Lost me. So let me show you this. I'm not really set up to, let me just go back over it. Hold on. There we go. That'll help. Okay. Got the tweets and all of this stuff. So this is really cool. I wanted to change. I usually don't like to change background images, but this is something you want to personalize, and I do have some other things, and I'll work with it a little bit more, but I want to find here. Check this out. So this is a draw program with your fingers, right? And like this chick, I was like, write your number here. I hope y'all don't mess with that number. But anyway, I'm like, hey, superstar, can I have your autograph? I had to come up with a line, It was just like, I had to get her attention. I mean, I had a hot women. But anyway, matter of fact, I better write this down. But, yeah, I got a number and stuff today, But it was just, it's just sick. It's sick. It is sick. New York Times said it's sick. And then it's sick. That's all I can tell you. That you would think that I never used to use that. I never used to say that, but it's sick with it. It's sick. You know? So, like I'm saying, I felt like even as an artist, and it's time 10 minutes. As an artist, to be in touch with my art, I know my art is gonna grow. I know it's gonna grow. I know it's gonna grow. Thank you, Steve Jobs, once again. Thank you once again. Thank you once again. And not only that, of course, I plan on doing iPod apps. So, that was another beautiful thing. Oh, and when I was on Facebook early in the day, and I downloaded it here. I downloaded some photos off of Facebook, and so I downloaded some photos of my artwork off of Facebook, but they stayed on here all day, so it was really wonderful that I was able to show my artwork. So I was really excited about that, and so it's just all good. It's really good. So God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye.